Happy birthday. Psydere, real.
Hi. Was I late? Was I late? Don't question it. I don't think I was late. Just because the thing went off. Just because the thing went off. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Hello. Hi. Who's here? Who is here? You're right on time. Good. Let's ignore the few seconds in between the thing going off and me appearing. Hello. Thank you, Lankuri, for the resubscribe. It's been 12 months. That's wild. Thank you so much for the 4 months. Wee! Thank you. And hello, who is here? Who is here? Who is here? Hello, Nightmind. Hello. Hello, M0. Hello, Pelra. Hello, Hunter. Hello, something stochastic, of course, of course. Quack. Yes, I agree. I agree. Let's see. Oh, you're working on your second to last assignments of the semester. Good luck, Hunter. You can do it. You can do it. Am I too loud? I feel like, wait, I changed my microphone settings slightly again, and I think I might be too loud. Maybe this is a bit better. There we go. Okay. Yes. Good. Okay. Hello, Astro. Hi. You're at a barbecue. That's fair. Enjoy your barbecue. Enjoy. I hope you have fun. Hello, Bobo. Hi. Popping in and out as I make fruit preserves. What? That sounds very cool and very fun. Which fruit? I would love to know. If you're around, I would love to know which fruit. Yes. Hello, spooky one. Hi. Hello, Sirius Machina. Hello. A wizard is never late or early. This is very true. Yes, scientists, we do indeed always arrive precisely when we mean to. Which, let's be honest, it's when the free sandwiches turn up. Maybe the coffee. Yes. There is no coffee today, unfortunately. There's no coffee. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've advertised this this seminar, quote unquote, with coffee and with cake, but there is none. I've lied. I apologize. I apologize. You changed your name here. Okay. Noted. Thank you. Strawberry. Oh, nice. I love me some strawberry preserve. Although personally, I'm trying to think what's my favorite. What's my favorite type of preserve? Apricot. I think apricot is my favorite. Yeah, I like apricot. Strawberry's pretty good though. Also raspberry, actually. I think I'm torn. Yeah. Hi, Madeline. Hello. What did you miss? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I only just got here. I don't know what I'm doing. All measurements have an uncertainty budget. This is very, very true. This is very, very true. No coffee. I know. I'm sorry, Ty. Welcome in also, but I'm sorry. There's no coffee. Not a single coffee to be had. We don't have the budget for that here, unfortunately. The choice was either between a single party hat, which I've got, but I don't know how it works. I don't know how to like put it on. I haven't worked out that part of Live 2D yet. That was where the budget went. There's no coffee. I'm sorry. There's no coffee. The cake was a lie. It was indeed. So sad. It's fine. There's experiments to run. There's science to be done. You know, we're gonna just keep going regardless of the coffee. Marmalade, judging by the color aesthetic. I mean, to be fair, this is also kind of apricot colored, right? I do like apricot, but yeah, I think raspberry is my favorite, and then apricot, and then strawberry. Strawberry is good, but I don't know. Strawberry is normally very, very sweet, whereas like apricot and raspberry have like a bit of a balance to them, you know? I don't know. Hi, Blue House. Hi, welcome in. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, it was my birthday. I said last week in the announcement post on social media, and then I realized it wasn't last week. It was this week. I'm just so tired and confused. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know where I am. It was my birthday, a grand total of 4 days ago? 4, yes, 4. I had to do maths then. I had to do maths. If anyone's in Asia, I guess it was maybe possibly 5. But for those of us that are still in the 19th, it was 4 days ago. It was on, I'm making this complicated. It was on the 15th, yes. And I had plans to like release some stuff, but then I was really busy. I've had a very busy week. It's been a busy week. Yes. So I have not released the thing that I had been hoping to release, but it's fine. We will release it soon. TM. Soon. Psychology fun fact of the day. Also, oh, thank you for the birthday wishes as well, everybody. Also, hi Bushy, and also hi Robot Teapot. Hello. I hope you're both good. How are you doing? How is everybody doing, actually? I forgot to ask. I always ask, and I forgot to ask today. How are we all doing today? How are we all doing? Are we okay? Are we tired? Are we excited? Are we existing? How are we all doing? Good, and you? I am also good, thank you. Me and Husbando went out. We went and got some food, and we got some vegan cheesecake, and then proceeded to not fall asleep, but kind of fall asleep, you know? Just a little bit. Hi, my wacky brain. Hello. How you doing? Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was indeed my birthday. Yes, I am now. I have completed another rotation around the sun. Isn't that exciting? I am moving ever closer to a larger age. I'm soon going to have to change my biography because I will no longer be a late 20s grad student, and that makes me nervous. Oh, soon. That's, yeah. No, maybe soon we'll have to do a actual celebration, something special. Today we're just yapping because, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing today. I haven't got any plans. We don't have any plans for today. So I'm thinking, like, if anybody has any suggestions for what we could do, I'm happy to hear them. Otherwise, we can just yap. What have I missed? What have I missed since I've been away? That's kind of a rhetorical question because I heard there was at one point where I was like away being busy. I opened up Twitter and /X and also Blue Sky, and I was like, okay, big things occurring in the VTuber sphere. So yeah, that was a thing. Yeah. I was like, wow, what a great birthday present. But yeah, it was fine. It's fine. Yeah. Jackbox? I don't know if I have Jackbox. Wait, do I have Jackbox? Let's have a look. I do not. I have not a single Jackbox game. I think maybe, do I have the drawing one? What's the drawing one called again? I feel like I might have the drawing one. No, I don't have it. Oh well. Good suggestion though. That might be more fun to do. That might be more fun to do as a Discord thing though, actually. So yeah. I'm having a look though through my list of games to see what I could do. Otherwise, we can always just do my default and just go on to GeoGuessr. I do love myself a good GeoGuessr. Hi, Swizzluck! Welcome in. Thank you for the lab safety register check and also the mindfulness redeem. I'll put this here. I can't promise I'll remember to do it, as always. Guess the correlation? Is that a thing? Oh gosh. Wait, what? Guess the correlation. I'm so interested. Wait, hang on, let me quickly check back up. What did I miss? Because I think I saw Bushy. I think I saw you posted something. Wait. Oh, wait, you had you had your oral arguments. Okay, let's see. Just finished my oral arguments. The judges loved how much I knew the cases, but I used too much samurai spirit, and they said my voice was loud and good for trial court, but a little too much for appellate court. Well done. You did it. You did it. Well done. Clap, 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 clap. Yes. Good job. You did it. We're all proud of you. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the fact that you can project your voice is a skill, because like I struggle with that still. You'd think that by this point I would be okay projecting my voice, but if I'm standing up in front of people, I'm just like, hi, how you doing? How you doing? I hope you're good. Let's see. Strawberry's the OG. All the others are just imitating. Hard disagree. No. Strawberry's good, but it's not my favorite jam. But like I said, I think it's just too sweet a lot of the time. You know, I don't want to be having like all of my teeth fall out every breakfast. Not convinced. If you have no plans, how can we derail them? It's a good question. I also don't know. I literally have nothing planned. I'm not gonna lie. I may have been out and about doing things over the last week, and I might have not even really had 24 hours to think about the stream. So yeah. When you're too loud or too quiet, the mic can't catch it. Yeah, I've tried to adjust the settings a little bit so it would be a bit better, but I'm not sure what's going on with it. I need to sit down and probably like listen back to a whole VOD and work out where it's going wrong. Yeah. Because I can't work out how to change the settings so that it doesn't do that. I can't work it out. I need to. Okay, no, this is a problem for me. This is not a problem for all of you. Increase the acidity. Of the jam. I pressed that as increase the acidity of my microphone, and I was like, huh? Oh gosh. Yes, I should probably put lemon juice in the strawberry. That is a good idea. Yeah. See, I don't really make it. I get store-bought because I'm lazy, and also it's really hard to get good quality fruit where I am. So I just don't. I just buy jam that was made elsewhere. Yeah. Why not squeeze some lemons on the microphone? Nothing else has worked. I mean, it's true. It's very true. Dip the mic in battery acid. I like my microphone though. I kind of want to keep it, you know? I kind of don't want it to dissolve. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Just melting it. Why aren't you working? There's a bunch of Guess the Something games if you're into that. There was one for music. Yeah, that's a good idea actually. We could go down the path of playing like Food Guesser and stuff. We do love a bit of Food Guesser, don't we? We do love a bit of Food Guesser. There is obviously also GeoGuessr. There is, yeah, the music one, etc. Yes, pH, your blue snowball mic. If it's the wrong pH, it can grow algae. I want it to be acidic. That means it has to be a red snowball mic, right? My mic is too alkali. No. I actually don't remember if I've got that in the right order. I actually don't have a blue snowball mic also. Which one do I have? I have a blue something. It is blue. So it is in fact alkaline. So I guess we need to put more baking soda on it or something. I don't know. I got it the right way around. Let's go. Yeah, blue Yeti. That's the one. That's the one. My Yeti is too alkaline. I wish for it to be a red Yeti now. Yes. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope you're good. Okay. Yes, I agree. I agree. Been a while. Yeah. I've been doing things, TM. I've been doing things and going places and going things and Doing play. Wait, no. What? Huh? I've been adventuring. A Blue Origin, but those look like. Never mind. They are indeed a space. You've been doing things. That's amazing. I know, right? I know. I've been like touching grass. Actually, literally. I literally touched grass. Can you believe it? Adventure time? It was indeed. It was indeed. Imagine doing things. I know. I've been doing too many things even. Too many things. But yeah, I had to disappear for a period of time. Yes, things do lead to more things. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, all is well. Thank you. I've just been really, really busy. I've had to go away and do academic things. Yes. Which meant that I wasn't able to stream for a little while. The streaming is very it's been a bit variable because I've been a bit busy, but that's okay. That's fine. I've just realized I'm literally playing the same song on loop. Let's change that. There we go. Why touch grass when you could eat grass? I have also eaten a lot of grass. I'm not gonna lie. Like everything that I've eaten in the last like week or more has had a very large side salad with it, which was a weird experience for me because that's not how I normally eat things. But I'm gonna start doing that because I think it was good. I think it was good. Hi guys, how you doing? I hope you're good. Very healthy. Yeah. Yeah, I felt healthy. It was weird. It's not like me. I don't normally eat like that because to be honest, like the vegetables in Ireland are very variable. Yeah. I haven't worked out how to source good ones where I am. So they always either go off after literally like a day or they just taste of nothing. But these ones tasted good. So that's nice. It was very good. It was very good. But yeah, I've been touching grass and I've also been eating grass. It's very good. It's very good. Yeah. I hope you washed your hands after touching grass. I did. I've been very careful with washing my hands, I'll have you know. Yes. I practice good hygiene, thank you very much. I'm hygienic, I swear. Had some sus cakes my friend brought me and got a little sick yesterday. Woke up feeling better just now. Were they the battery acid cakes that we've talked about before? I hope not. I hope not. Oh, I hope you feel better. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, so I don't know what we're doing today actually. I don't know what we're doing. What should we do? Should we play some GeoGuessr? Should we play some Food Guesser? Should we play some I don't even know what we should do. I really have no idea. In terms of games, battery acid is delicious. Don't ask how I know. I live in fear. I live in fear of that statement. Oh gosh. But yeah, I'm looking at my list of things. I don't really have much going on. Okay, so basically I've been testing out my PC with various games. Well, I did it a while ago now actually, but I've been testing it out and basically my PC can't handle streaming and games. So it has to be quite a lightweight game in order for me to play it, which is why House Flipper works because it's old. We've got Goober Ball, which was the one where you merge the balls. We've got Lego Star Wars. I think that will run fine. Yeah. And then we've also got browser-based ones like Food Guesser and stuff. So, and also Tiny Glade also. So if any of those sound appealing, please let me know because I don't know what I want to do today. I don't know what I want to do. We can also just, yeah, that's also fine. But if any of those sound appealing, please let me know because I have no thoughts and my head is empty. My friend bought them from an airport just before he came back from China. Oh, I see. Oh, so they were like sus cakes in the sense of like maybe they've gone off? I don't know if that link's gonna work. I've just realized I was meant to update that. Wait, is the link working? Please tell me if the link is working. Please tell me. I'm not very prepared. It's not. Okay, classic. Wait, let me fix that. How do I fix that? Let's see. Let's turn that off. Let's go like this. We'll go like this. Go like this. There we go. Cool. There we go. That's the new one. Sorry. We are not, we've got a boost thanks to the wonderful Lankuri, but we do not have enough boosts in order to like have a consistent link. So it's gonna change every 7 days. I apologize in advance. I need to update the thingy. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, pain. Pain. Okay. But yeah, that's fixed now. Thank you. It's fixed. It's fixed. We can do things here. Look at us. We're on the ball. We're on the ball. Thank you, Hasmod. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. I boosted the server. Did you also boost the server? I forget who's boosted it. Or have you just done it now? Oh, you've just done it now. Thank you. Thank you so much, Yoavco. Thank you, thank you. Discode rule 3 is funny. What's rule 3? I've forgotten. Let's have a look. What's rule 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that one. It was preemptive. It was preemptive because I've been in so many servers, even ones that are like professional servers, like in the sense of like being for professionals, right? And it will be like people come in and they're like, hey, I want to ask a question about psychology. And then it's like, the question is, please critically evaluate. Please critically evaluate the multi-store memory model. And I'm like, bruh. Bruh. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You silly thing. You silly goose. Oh no. But yeah, it happens, so I just preempted it. Also, it's a good excuse to kick out those bots that are like, we're here to offer services for homework and stuff. So yeah. Oh, okay. I have a question. I have questions regarding psychoeducation and the treatment of dementia. Okay. Feel free to fire away your questions or put them in the server. That's also fine. You can make a permanent invite link. Can I? I thought that you could only do that when it's on a certain level of boosts. I might be silly though. I'm pretty sure you can only do it on a certain level of boosts. I'll ask Cosmod to look into that. That's his problem. Okay, so what are we doing? Okay, so I'm gonna set up a poll. Actually, maybe Hasmod could set up a poll. Hasmod, can you set up a poll, please? For what? Oh, you can create one without a limit. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. We've learned something today. Okay, please could you set up a poll for what to do? Yap. House guess are brilliant. House flipper. GeoGuessr. Or guessing games. And the fourth option, Lego Star Wars. There you go. Yes. Thank you, Hasmod. How does psychoeducation help people living with dementia? At what stage is it effective? How does it help to slow the decline? Psychoeducation for dementia is normally for people who have been recently diagnosed. So yeah, it'll be people that are probably the ones that I've seen have mainly been aimed at people kind of either early on or maybe mid-stage. And it's normally aimed at how to live well with dementia, if that makes sense. So it's kind of aimed at those behaviors that might make cognitive decline happen more quickly. If I don't know if that makes any sense. So for example, you might teach people like coping mechanisms for dealing with memory loss. You might teach people how to actually eat a healthy diet and how to stop drinking alcohol. Because those are both things that, and how to get some exercise that's appropriate for their ability, because those are all things that can affect dementia. You might also give some information about how to access counseling services to cope with the diagnosis, and you might give information about like what the diagnosis actually means, and also examples of people that are living well with dementia. So yeah, that's kind of the kind of thing that would normally be included in it, at least from my experience. Yeah. Outlook not looking good for me. I feel you on that one. Yeah, I feel you. I mean, imagine how it is for me. Like, I worked with people living with dementia for a while. I've worked with people who have had traumatic brain injuries. I've worked with people who like have like long-term mental health problems. And like the thing that they all have in common is that they just don't look after themselves, for lack of a better word. Like everybody, obviously you can never tell whether it's like a symptom or a cause, right? It could be either, but or it could be both. It can be both. It can also be a coincidence. But with dementia in particular, there does seem to be a pretty significant lifestyle component in terms of like not exercising enough and things like that, not eating well. Because a big part of dementia is actually vascular. So if you think about what affects the heart, all of the things that you've heard that affect the heart, and like, you know, your circulation and stuff like that. Yeah, exercise, eating well, stuff like that. It's the same in your brain, because it's all, if it's got blood vessels, then it's going to be impacted by it. But the blood vessels in the brain are a lot smaller than like your arteries going into your heart. So they're more prone to damage. So a lot of the times when people get a dementia diagnosis, it might be Alzheimer's, which I don't even know how to describe Alzheimer's anymore, because there's been like a massive thing all about like we thought it was plaques, and then it turns out it might be something different. I'm not entirely up to date on what's going on with that. But the other type is vascular dementia, which is literally just like tiny bleeds in the brain, or tiny blood clots in the brain that kind of starve the area of oxygen, so the neurons die off. And if you have that happen in lots of different places all around the brain, then it becomes vascular dementia. And often what you'll see is that even if somebody gets a diagnosis primarily of Alzheimer's, for example, there will still be a little bit of a component of vascular dementia. So yeah, it was kind of aimed at the psychoeducation was aimed at good lifestyle health. So it was trying to minimize the ongoing impact of that vascular dementia. Can blood thinners help with vascular dementia? That I don't know. I'm not a medical doctor. I don't know. Yeah. We have a tie at the minute on the what to do poll, so please can someone else vote so that it's no longer a tie? Please. Please. Oh no, not the tie. Yeah, it's straying into medical consult. Exactly. I don't know anything about psychopharmacology or anything, so I really can't comment. I can't comment. I don't know anything about anything when it comes to that. Do people vote to make it a 4-way tie? I will actually be upset. Please do not do that. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, hello. Something's winning. Success. Did I say hello to you yet, Alex? Hello. How are you doing? I hope you're good. Okay, we got the GeoGuessr win. It was a close one. Hi, Dan. How you doing? Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yay. It was indeed my birthday. I couldn't work out how to put on a little birthday hat, so I'm just not. Well, I mean, I guess I could put on this and say it's a birthday hat, but that's a bit. I think that's straying into. Yeah, stretching the definition. Doing good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad. Yeah, it was largely balanced, but it is no longer balanced. There we go. GeoGuessr 1. Okay. I guess that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some. Maybe we would do some food guesser first. That's kind of fun. I like food guesser. One of the ones that was losing just came to win out of left field. Just suddenly all of the GeoGuessr fans appeared out of nowhere. We'll do food guesser first though, because I'm a big food guesser enjoyer. Yeah, I like food guesser. It's fun. Am I getting more cartoony? Huh? What? Am I getting more and more cartoony? I don't know. Am I? What does it mean? Congrats on having aged. Thank you. I'm very proud of myself for that. Is food guesser just rate my plate for kids? No. No. You have to guess where the food comes from. It's very fun. It's very fun. Okay. I may or may not have voted to make it a three-way tie. Well, that backfired because now we're actually doing it. Okay. What am I doing? I'm going here. I'm going here. Here. This is the one. Perfect. Okay. Oh, okay. Apparently it's got our score from last time on there. Right. Okay. So I'm going here. Oh, I am too big. Hello. Whee! I'm now smaller. And then we're going... No. Here. And then we're going here. Your model went from 3D to 3D with less detail, and now it feels like it's even less detailed. When was the last time you dropped by? Was it before I swapped to this model? If it was before you swapped to this, before I swapped to this model, then that would explain why you think that. The answer is yes. I've got a, this is a new-ish question mark model. I guess it's like a, how old is this model now? Maybe like a month and a half, something like that. But yeah, I know. Look, I had 3D and then I had this one. But I actually went to 3D and then 3D with a more detailed model. And then I went to this one. Yeah. Of course, this is all very, very interesting and cool because I do in fact have, wait, is this the right thing? This I might accidentally show a picture of Enter Shikari. Is this the right thing? I don't know how to check. Yes, this is the right thing. Okay, there we go. If you want more detail, isn't that convenient? What could this be? Let's look closer. What could it be? Detail? Interesting concept. Wasn't there one in between? No, there wasn't one in between. There was this one. There was just this one. And then, yeah, the 3D one. What could that be? Wait, can I make myself the same height? Roughly. Yeah. What could possibly be going on here? It's the same picture. It's true. It's true. It is the same picture. Perhaps. What could it possibly be? Enhance, yes. It is indeed Pikachu and or Raichu. Actually, well, really, technically, it should be a Psyduck, right? If we're being honest, it should be a Psyduck. We don't have the budget for detail. It's the goblin. What? I'm not a goblin. Well, to be fair, no, actually, I am a bit of a goblin, aren't I? That's not even that inaccurate. Maybe it's the way the rigging moves interacting with tired eyes. Oh, maybe actually. I have actually saying that. I think that I might have changed the physics slightly saying that. So it might be a bit less wiggly than normal. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. The preview has been brought to you by involuntarily and by chance by me and my bad memory. You're welcome. Exactly. So I'm going to be, I was meant to start this week and then I forgot because busy. But I'm going to be posting teasers in various places. Isn't that fun and interesting and cool? Yeah. Keep an eye out. There will be teasers on the socials. Do I still have this? No, I don't. Or is it just social singular? No. That's a shame. I'll be posting things on the social medias, but I don't remember what my thing is for it. So go and find them yourself. Apparently I got rid of that one. That's not helpful. And also on the Discord. Yes. I will be posting the teasers also on the Discord. Yes, the website. Exactly. Go to psydere.com. The link is in the description or something. Yes, there is indeed a link to all of the socials. But yes, also, Discord is a thing. I don't know if everybody's in it yet. If you're not, go join it. I swear it's fun and normal. Potato. Yes, Potato. Go watch Bobo's newest video. I haven't watched it yet, but you should watch it. Wait, I'm gonna post it. Wait, actually, Bobo, if you're still here, is it okay if I post it? This is going off on such a weird tangent. But yes, what could this possibly be, Mylin? What could this possibly be? Thank you, I will post it. Where are we going with this? Here? Yes. Why is there a link in here from like literally 3 weeks ago? What am I doing? Here you go. Potato. Yes. Okay, add this to your YouTube watch later. And then we'll actually watch it later. Yeah. Okay. So, what are we doing? We are going to be playing some Food Guesser. No idea? Haven't seen it before in my life? I know you haven't. How could you possibly know what this is? Anyway. We put this away now. So, but yeah, keep an eye out. There's going to be some announcements happening. You've never seen potatoes. That's so sad. We're going to be doing some announcements, so keep an eye out for those. Otherwise, am I on the right page? Where am I? I'm confused. Here we go. Food guesser. I am a big food guesser enjoyer. Is this actually... Okay. There we go. Okay, I think this is fine. This is a bit like off-center and it's a little bit annoying. We'll see how this goes. Might have to move things around, potentially. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Food guesser. So, the aim of this game is that we have to try and guess where the food comes from. Hence the title of the hit game Food Guesser. It's because you guess where the food is from. Okay. Beige equals UK. How dare you? It's true, but how dare you? It's true, but you didn't have to say it. Okay. What's the first one? See? It's beige and it's not from the UK. Take that. Oh, gosh. Okay, I've drunk my tea. Right. So, this dish is made of beef or pork with an inexpensive meat... Wait, what? Beef or pork with an inexpensive meat extender. Okay. Such as soybeans. Flour, salt, pepper, oil for frying, hamburger bun, pickles, onions, mustard, optional. The mustard is optional. This dish involves mixing ground beef or pork with a filler like soy grits. Form patties and fry them in hot oil until crispy. Serve on a bun with mustard, pickles, and onions. The filler stretches the meat, creating a distinctive texture and flavor. Yeah. It's a burger, but it must be a certain type of burger. I'm suspicious of it. Not enough chlorine to be the US. Oh my gosh. Hamburg. Maybe. Meat extenders are things that you mix in to keep the texture and lower the price, like meatloaf. I see. As a German, I blame the French. It's true. I blame the French for everything, actually. Slug burger, what? I do not trust this item. It is a bit suspicious, isn't it? Like, oh, I can zoom in. Look at that. That is, there's onion, there's diced onion, there's mustard, there's cheese, there's more mustard. There's a lot of mustard, actually. And then there is the burger. And it has been served with fries. No. No. Onion rings, that's the word. Onion rings, and there's some fries at the back. If you look really, if we enhance, you can see there's some fries back here. So, onion rings, yes. We got there eventually. It has atrocious vibes. It does. It does. It looks mildly threatening, actually, doesn't it? It does look mildly threatening. As a Brit, I blame the French too. As a non-French, I blame the French. Yeah, we're all just blaming the French. So we just say that this is France just because it has French energy. Because French people are always like, oh, we have amazing food. And then I go there. And don't get me wrong, the pastries are pretty good, but I'm not convinced. The mustard makes me think European. Yeah, me too, to be honest. The extensive amount of mustard. If there was mayonnaise on it too, I would say surely this is Dutch. But there's no mayonnaise. So just mustard makes me question whether it is actually German. Yeah. Where is Hamburg? Where is Hamburg? Don't say Germany. I know it's in Germany. I mean, where in Germany? I'm going to have a look on Google Maps. Gonna say Belgium, actually. It's kind of like the France DLC. You're right. It does have Belgian energy. You might be onto something there. See, I was thinking the Netherlands because it does look a bit like, it looks a little bit Dutch, but it could be anywhere in Benelux. And it does have more Belgium energy than Netherlands energy. Where is Hamburg? Where are you? Hamburg. It's in the north. I'm not sure. Because the burger, I went US or UK, but mustard made me think of Belgium, Dutch stuff too. Yeah. Yeah. French don't have yellow mustard. That's true, actually. They tend to have, they tend to use more like, what's the word? Like the type of mustard that has, like seeds in it, you know? Like the seedy mustard. They tend to have that instead. A slug burger was a nickel or slug during the Depression. I see. I see. +1 to Belgium because it looks grim and unimportant. I'm also leaning towards mustard. Brilliant. I'm leaning towards Belgium as well. It was a port city once upon a time. No clue if it still exists. Yeah. But Hamburg still exists. Yeah. Dijon. Yeah. It also looks breaded for some reason. Does it? Let's enhance. Enhance. Hello? There we go. Enhance. I don't think it's breaded. It might have like breadcrumbs in it as a filler, but I don't know. Yes, yeah, it's just the country. Hi, Direct. How you doing? How you doing? Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And hi. I came to watch a different streamer, but you popped up with food. Yeah, we're guessing where the food comes from. we're guessing where the food comes from. So this is a burger. This is a burger. We're trying to work out where the burger's from. Where is the burger from? We're all leaning towards Belgium. It's giving Belgium energy. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you too. App is sent to Play Store. As in, were you working on one? That's exciting. That's exciting if you were. This looks like something I'd eat here in Vancouver. Ooh. That's something that we haven't considered, is it? It could be a mishmash of cultures. It could be, because there's so much mustard on it. So we were like, surely it's from somewhere with some kind of French influence, right? And then we settled on Belgium because it just looks like, I think that, if I remember correctly, I think they're also obsessed with onion rings in Belgium. So that also adds up. But then suddenly you're coming in here being like, it could be Canada. And that makes sense to me as well. What do we do with this information? I'm so confused. Problem with West Coast America is that it's painfully international. Yeah, right? How are you even meant to work out like what exactly you're looking at when it comes to West Coast America? One at the job? Nice, nice. Well done. Well done. You did great. Getting it on the app feels very exciting. Happy birthday. Thank you. Bye. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you. I am a year older, but you're not any wiser. Yes. While trying to free space on the HHD, I bricked the Mac and had to reinstall the OS. No pain. But it was after sending the app. Okay, phew. Those two messages together were like a very stressful roller coaster for me personally. If there's mustard, we're more likely to do ketchup or a mayo mix. Okay, interesting, interesting. Did you miss anything spicy? No, we're on a burger. We're trying to work out where the burger's from. Okay, I'm going to trust all of our initial instincts and put Belgium and we'll work it out from there. Belgium. Cold. Northwest. It must be Canada then, surely. Surely. Canada? Borders. It's a... Really? It was American the whole time. It was a slug burger. It was a slug burger the whole time. Bobo was right. We were overanalyzing the mustard. Failed at the first hurdle. Oh, it's the yellow mustard. Yeah, we should have known because we use a different mustard in Europe mostly. Well, I mean, they use yellow mustard in Sweden, I think. So at least they do in IKEA. Not that I never know. I've never been to Sweden. They use it in IKEA. Oh no. Analyze the bun. Yeah, we should have looked closer at the bun. The bun was just a standard bun though, to be fair. So yeah. It was the onion rings for me though. The onion rings gave such Belgium energy. I'm so sad. What did you expect from a hamburger? I don't know. I don't know. Like, not every burger is American, you know? Could have been worse. Yeah, it's true. It's true. We didn't do too badly. We still got 4,000 points, so that's fine. Okay, slug burger. Let's learn about the slug burger. It's an invention of the America. The United States of America. Okay. Slug burger is a type of burger originating from the southern United States, specifically somewhere in Mississippi. The dish dates back to the 1910s and 1920s. It was developed during the Great Depression as an economical way to extend the meat supply. I'm trying to process the fact that Bobo basically just like preempted this entire information section. That's very impressive. The burgers were originally sold for 5 cents, which was colloquially referred to as a slug, hence the name. It's not a very appealing name, to be honest. Although I guess maybe it means slug in terms of like ammunition rather than slug in terms of creature. I obviously being British would instantly go to creature because it rains a lot here. I'm not even in Britain. I don't. It rains a lot in Ireland, so we see a lot of slugs. It was the same in England as well. It also rained a lot, so we'd see a lot of slugs. Yeah. It looked too healthy to be American, and the cheese looked real. The cheese does not look real, actually, to be honest. Let's be honest with ourselves. Can I open this? Yeah. Oh, no, it's not working. Okay, fair enough. It didn't want to let me open it. It did. The cheese did not look real. Let's be honest. I was iffy on the bread because US fast food buns look plasticky. I think they taste plasticky as well. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Assigned British at birth. It's true. It's true. The nickel would be slugged into a machine. Okay, that makes sense now. That makes sense. Also, that's what a nickel is. It's 5 cents. Okay. This makes sense now. Whack and jangle in the machine. Okay. Ireland is the most self-explanatory country. It is, in fact, land. Yes, and we have a lot of ire. We have a lot of ire for various things. Okay. So, a traditional slug burger consists of a mixture of beef or sometimes pork, combined with breadcrumbs or soybean meal. This mixture is formed into patties and deep fried rather than grilled. The process of deep frying gives the burger a crispy exterior. The addition of bread or soybean meal not only stretches the amount of meat, but also changes the texture of the patty. Typically, slug burgers are served on a bun with the usual condiments such as mustard, pickles, and onions. Unlike regular hamburgers, they're less juicy due to the extended mixture, but they have a distinctive texture and flavour that have made them a regional specialty. In Corinth, Mississippi, the slug burger is celebrated annually with the Slug Burger Festival. That sounds funky. Which began in 1988. Thank you for the follow, Empty Noggin. Your name is extremely relatable. Welcome in. Welcome to the participant pool. The event includes slug burger eating contests, live music, and various family activities. The festival is a testament to the community's pride in this local culinary tradition. The slug burger has also found some popularity in nearby regions. Several local diners continue to offer slug burgers on their menus, maintaining the original recipe and preparation methods. Do you think aliens have slug burgers? This is the real question. Hello, sure. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. Where were we? Although not widely known outside of the southern United States, slug burgers hold cultural and historical. We'll get there. Slug burgers hold cultural and historical significance within the local communities where they originated. The dish represents ingenuity and resourcefulness in American culinary history. Yes. Yeah, I got jump scared too. Oh dear. Let's see. Why would you do that to a child? It's true. Why would you make them British? That's so unfortunate. This in the 3D food printers. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Oh gosh. 500 slug burgers. Can you imagine? Can you imagine mass producing slug burgers from a 3D printer? That would be interesting. Your birthday was also last week. Let's go. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. We have similar birthdays. Yeah, mine was... when was mine? I've forgotten. Why is there 4 minutes of ads? Whoa. What was that? Wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, birthday. Yeah, mine was on the 15th. Oh gosh. There are already 3D chocolate printers. I'm interested. I would love to be able to make all sorts of weird shapes, like out of printer chocolate. Okay, I'm struggling. Oh gosh. Imagine being able to print like memes in chocolate. Like this is what I'm thinking. Imagine Among Us chocolate also. I think if I had a food printer that could print chocolate, then I would make a large quantity of Among Us chocolates. That's where my brain would go. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe the aliens are after the recipe. That's very true, actually. That's very true. These are a special kind of chocolate that melts more uniformly. Ooh, interesting, interesting. I'm technically a quarter British, and for some strange reason, we only admit to the Irish quarter and the half German. That's because being British is cringe. We're cringe. Yeah, it's fine. We accept that we're cringe, though, to be fair. I think at this point we just embrace it. We just embrace it. Can we add it on Throne? What, the printer? Yes. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Unless who wants to buy Psydere Valentine's Day chocolates? No, okay, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Oh gosh. A chocolate poggers would be poggers. It would indeed be poggers. Counter offer. I 3D print some stuff, make silicone molds with it, and then I can mass produce chocolate Among Us. That's the smart option. That's the smart option. Please do that. Please make Among Us chocolate mold. Please, I would actually buy that off you. I would buy Among Us like ice cube tray / chocolate tray so that I can just mass produce them to give to husbando when he's least expecting it. Counter offer, 3D printed chocolates to fool you. Fake, what? 3D printed fake chocolates? Now that would be rude. That would be rude. As an aside, YouTube has videos showing chocolate 3D printers running. I'm gonna look that up afterwards because that sounds really fun. Just remember that it's hard enough to use chocolate and you should better make normal 3D prints to train with. Yeah, I would love to get into 3D printing, but goodness gracious, it is so expensive. It is so expensive, but it seems so cool. Like imagine being able to just make things, anything that you want. You can just make a model for it and then you can just print it. That seems so cool to me. I would love to do that. I would love to do that. Among Us, I agree. I agree. I would print so much Among Us and just put it in places. Imagine, no, because if you can 3D print Among Us, then you can also then like attach it to a screw and then you can have like cupboard handles that are Among Us. I might be onto something here. I want to make V-Theorem figures. That would be so cute. I would love that. You wouldn't 3D print a Psydere. Oh no, I would. I fully condone anybody 3D printing a Psydere. I'm very much pro people just like making their own fan merch. Like I have stickers. That's all I can offer. That's all I can offer. Make your own thing. Go for it. You have my permission. From my understanding, starting 3D printers start at a few $100, so it's not that costly. The thing is that I'm still in like a graduate student mindset, right? So I'm still under the like mindset of like I literally have like less than minimum wage to work with, which is not true anymore. I do actually have a job. So I always catch myself being like, oh, I can't do that. It's too expensive. So like the other day, I was like, I need to buy myself food for a whole day and I've not given myself enough of a budget. So I'm just going to get one really big meal and then I'm going to get everything else from the supermarket. And then I was like, wait, I don't actually need to do that anymore. That's wild. Oh, goodness gracious. In the US, some libraries have 3D printers. That's so cool. That's so cool. I don't think we have that. I don't know if I don't know if Ireland has libraries. Wait, we must have them. Wait. Wait. 3D printer. Library. I don't think this is a thing. I don't think this is as much of a thing in Europe. Well, at least in my part of Europe. Yeah. Sad. Sad. There are a few of them, actually. It looks like there's a few in, like, universities and stuff around England that you can borrow, which is interesting. Ah, wait a second. Oh, okay. There are some in some universities. That's exciting. Okay. Makerspace. What's this one? I might. Okay. How do? Yo, we have them too, but you have to go to a university probably. Okay. So some of them do. The big cities do seem to sometimes have 3D printers in Ireland, actually. Now I'm looking at this. They have like areas in them called makerspaces. So some councils do seem to have it. That's exciting. That's exciting. That's exciting. Easter chocolate egg, but Among Us. That would be amazing, actually. I would buy that. Like, instead of an egg, it's Among Us shaped. Incredible. 3D print your model in chocolate and gift it to Husmod. If he eats it, would it be cannibalism? He's got enough chocolate from me recently, I'm not gonna lie. As part of my adventures, I've brought home a lot of stuff. Because every time I have to, like, do something which involves going somewhere, then I always bring back snacks from the place that I've been to. The university in my city has a variety of 3D printers. This is so cool. I love that this is a thing. If someone makes a printable 3D model of Psydere, I will print it in the library and ship it to her. Mylan! Thank you. I will send you stickers in return. Makerspaces are places where they have various tools and equipment so you can bring your files. That's so cool. I love this. Part of a makerspace myself and I own a printer myself. That's so cool. I need to get involved in this. I'm interested. Hi, Tayu, how are you doing? Yes, born, confirmed. I am in fact not a test tube experiment. Can you believe it? Welcome in. I hope you're good. I hope you're good. Yes, it was my birthday on the 15th. Yes. But obviously I couldn't stream because of reasons and things. I was out in the big wide world on adventures. Shameful. I'd model it myself, but I'm useless at 3D modeling. I'm sure someone's good at 3D modeling. Actually, wait, there was some very cool looking 3D modeling shared in the server recently, actually. But I don't want to say what it is because it's for a project that I haven't finished yet. So I'm not going to say what it is until it's done. But yeah, I'm excited for what I'm seeing. Tried telling my dad about makerspaces and there was probably a woodworker space, and when he was grumpy about moving to a smaller space, he refused to listen. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Oh, we're flexing our printers now. This is exciting. You can get a cheap printer for under €200 that would need some work to get it to print good, but it works. And a filament is roughly €20 per kilo. I mean, that's still quite expensive, to be honest, but it sounds cool. I really want to try. I'd love to learn like how to do 3D modeling. I don't know if I'd be any good at it. Probably not, but I would love to try. It sounds really fun. Yeah, no, 20 euro per kilo is a bit expensive, isn't it? And like we have the Ireland tax as well. Everything here is always more expensive, to be honest. Everything here is always more expensive. So yeah, it's probably going to be 25 euro per kilo. Yeah. Hi, Shasta. Hi, how are you doing? Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. A little bit late. We're a little bit late, but that's because I haven't been able to stream. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was on the 15th. So it was a couple of days. Well, a few days ago now. It was a few days ago, but I couldn't stream because I was doing things. Yeah. Thank you so much. I hope you're good. How are you doing? And also thank you for the lab safety register check-in. I keep forgetting to thank people for that. But like, I think I've been saying hello. I've said hello to everybody that's done it now. So I'm not forgetting that you're doing it. I'm just like processing it as hi. If you want something other than white, gray, or black. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, it's more like 14 euro. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. But yeah, we have an island tax on everything. So everything here is really expensive for no reason. Well, not for no reason. It's just it's good reason. We have to, you know, put it on an extra boat. But yeah. The space is the problem. Yeah, I think that would probably also be a problem for us, to be honest. Because we're in a little flat. We're in a little place, you know, a little home. A little thingy. So we I don't know. Oh, you could put it on the rack? Wait, can you mount them on a rack? I guess it could go on the top. Maybe. If we got like a board on the top and then put it on there, that could work. That's exciting. That would be very fun. Hi, Astro, hi! Are you back from the barbecue now? Okay, should we keep playing Food Guesser? We did one round and then got distracted. You're thinking that? Okay, noted. Yes. Should we play another round of Food Guesser? Because I'm getting too distracted about excitement about 3D printing. It was a good barbecue. I'm glad. Did you have what did you have any good food? Did you have any good food? I've not been to a barbecue in ages. Like there's not really the space or the weather for it here, to be honest. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Right. Next round. Next round of Food Guesser. Pasta. Pasta. We have got. Look at this. Oh, hello. Pasta. It's got cheese on it. It's literally just pasta with cheese and black pepper on it. Okay. So this is pasta. Oh gosh, I'm gonna say this wrong. Pecorino Romano cheese, black pepper, pasta water, optional olive oil, optional butter. This dish is a deceptively, why am I now from New Zealand? This dish is a deceptively simple yet flavorful pasta creation featuring only a few key ingredients. It consists of spaghetti or another long pasta tossed with grated Pecorino Romano cheese and freshly cracked black pepper. The starchy pasta water is used to create a creamy sauce that coats each strand perfectly, delivering a rich, peppery, and cheesy taste that highlights its minimalist yet sophisticated preparation. Yeah. If anyone wants more 3D printing info, just ask me in the Discord. Yeah. I might hit you up on that. You're the party girl. You can do whatever you want. It's true. I can do whatever I want. And if I want to look at pictures of pasta, that's what we're doing. It's Italian. Classic burgers and sausages and stuff. Plus the host is Italian. So we had some delicious ham thingy. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. You can rack both resin and filament ones. Ooh. But in carbon scrubbers and a curing station too. That's so exciting. That's so exciting. Yes, everyone's saying Italy. It's very obviously Italy. Hi, Tommy Curio. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're good. I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. I've eaten good food today, so I'm happy. How are you? This is just, I'm broke and all I have is cheese and noodles at home. Yeah, it does kind of look like my university dishes, I'm not gonna lie. Except mine wasn't cheese because I couldn't eat that. So what I did instead was I bought like a kilogram bag of nutritional yeast. If you don't know what that is, Google it. But yeah, it was nutritional yeast. So I would, yeah, do that instead. Yeah. And then when that ran out, I resorted to gravy, but we're not talking about that. I'm doing super great. I proposed to my girlfriend, officially got to wear the title of fiance. Congratulations! What the heck? That's so exciting. Congratulations. Oh, I hope it was nice. I hope you had a nice proposal. Wait, is that the right way to phrase it? I hope the proposal was nice. I hope you had a nice time. That's so exciting. Congratulations. Nutritional yeast is delicious. I know, I'm obsessed with it. I put it on everything. It's a problem. Don't sleep on that. Protein, fiber, and B vitamins. Yeah, I know, right? It was actually good. It was actually good. But then when I had to go to gravy, it didn't get so good. But like I said, we don't talk about the gravy. We don't we don't talk about the gravy pasta. Yeah. It is, yeah, well, it was my birthday 4 days ago. It was on the 15th, but I wasn't able to stream for the last week. So we're celebrating today instead by playing some guessing games because I like guessing. Anyway, this is from Italy. So Italy. There we go. It is from Italy. Oh gosh, I'm going to say this wrong. Cacio e pepe? Question mark? To say it. Give me a second to write a small poem. That's exciting. More or less correct. Also, hi Lala, hi, how you doing? I hope you're good. Close at 7 out of 10. Okay, what bit am I getting wrong? I think I said cacio e pepe, right? Well, how can I say it better? Anyway, it is a traditional Italian dish from Rome. The name translates to cheese and pepper in English. Really? Literally, it's just called cheese and pepper. I mean, fair enough. We've got beans on toast. Indicating its key ingredients. Its origin dates back centuries, rooted in the shepherding culture of central Italy. Shepherds commonly travelled with dry pasta, aged pecorino cheese, and black pepper, all non-perishable ingredients that could last on long journeys. The dish is recognised for its simplicity, comprising of only pasta, pecorino romano cheese, and black pepper. Traditional recipes often call for tonarelli? Tonarelli, a type of spaghetti-like pasta that's slightly thicker, though spaghetti or other long pasta can also be used. It's lauded for its creamy, emulsified sauce that forms a combination We can do this, we can do this. It's lauded for its creamy, emulsified sauce that forms from the combination of finely grated cheese, cooked pasta water, and freshly cracked black pepper. The starch in the pasta water acts as a binding agent, bringing together grated cheese and pepper into a smooth sauce that coats the pasta. The preparation technique is crucial due to the simplicity of the ingredients. Cheese is mixed with hot pasta water to create a creamy mixture before adding in the pasta. Timing and temperature must be managed carefully to prevent the cheese from clumping or the sauce from becoming too watery. Cacio e pepe has become popular outside of Italy, embraced for its straightforward preparation and flavorful result. Yeah, like I said, I think I made a vegan version of this by accident. In recent years, it's appeared on international restaurant menus, sometimes with modified versions that incorporate additional ingredients, although purists argue that such variations stray from tradition. Despite being simple in its ingredients, cacio e pepe requires skill to perfect, especially in balancing the creamy texture and spicy punch of the black pepper. Yeah. Basically, we have is cheese and noodles. Exactly. Shredded cheese, pasta water, and pepper when mixed gets creamy. You got to get it just right and it's good. I'm going to try making this. I wonder if I can make this with vegan cheese. I don't know if there's like a vegan Wait. Is cacio e pepe, is it like a hard cheese? I think I might be able to find an alternative for that. It looks like it's a hard cheese. I might be able to find an alternative for that. Okay. I might try making it. Anyway, we got that one right, so that's good. Okay, we have cheese at home. Imagine getting this in a restaurant. I feel like I would get scammed. It's the hard one. You grind it down. Okay, yeah, I've got an alternative for that. I can try making this. Okay. I'm drinking some tea while we savor this delicious meal. This succulent, probably not Chinese meal. Okay. Right. Posture check. Thank you, Astral. I am sat up straight, I promise. Okay. This is how it looks. Wait. Oh. Okay. Well, this is how it looks. Looks like there's pomegranates and stuff. Very good. Okay. Are you good at reading Shakespearean poems? I've not done that since I was in school like 15 years ago, but I can certainly have a try. Okay. Middle Eastern, Mediterranean. It does kind of look like it, doesn't it? But let's read. Okay, the ingredients are ground lamb, okay. Ground lamb, onion, salt, black pepper, garlic, cumin, coriander, parsley, sumac. Okay. This dish is a flavorful type of kebab featuring ground lamb or beef mixed with onion, garlic, and spices. The meat mixture is shaped into skewers and grilled to perfection, offering a fragrant and juicy experience. Often served with flatbread, fresh herbs, and tangy sauces. It's a popular choice for those who enjoy a savory and aromatic grilled delight. Very good. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely not a fish taco. My gut instinct is turkey instantly. These look like, what are they called? Koftas? They might not be koftas. They look like turkey. I would assume turkey, especially since it's like lamb or beef. That means that it's probably from a majority Muslim country, which would work out to being turkey. That would add up. Yeah. Turkey would also be my first guess. Yeah. Yeah, it does look a bit Turkish, doesn't it? I mean, admittedly, the pomegranates are slightly throwing me off because I've had pomegranates in like Turkish salads and stuff, but I've never had it with a kebab. That's a bit random. It's also interesting that both the pictures have pomegranates in, and yet it is not mentioned as an ingredient. So, yeah. Yeah. Turkey or somewhere in the Levant is my first instinct. Yeah, me too. I say the pomegranates are pushing me slightly towards somewhere in the Levant. It could be Lebanese, actually, now I think. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Look at those breads. Look at the bread. Is this Lebanese bread? This could be Lebanese bread. Also looks like my old roommate from Jordan. What, your roommate looked like that? If that's the case, then I think we need to tell the police because you shouldn't be eating people. The stuff he cooked, okay, good. Tired, that's okay. Okay. To the fairest on her day. Wait, no, actually, wait. You have to read Shakespeare in like a kind of, like a Southwest accent, right? You kind of have to read it in a bit of a Southwest accent. Oh, I'm doing that terribly. Goodness gracious. That's not very good. That's not very good. I will just read it. I'll just read it. Stop moving the chat. Okay. I'm trying. To the fairest on her day, upon this day when thou wast born, the fates did smile and time was sworn. No jewel doth thy grace outshine, nor roses match thy form divine. If stars could speak, they'd whisper this, let him who sees her dare to miss. For beauty such, for both fierce and fair, hath trapped this heart within her snare. Is it more romantic than my proposal to say? It's true. There was no proposal. It was like a mutual agreement. I guess this is the law drop for today. Thank you for the poem. Thank you for the poem. I really appreciate that. That's very cute. But yeah, here's the law drop for today, I guess. Me and Husmod, there was no proposal. We just kind of agreed it like a business deal. We were like, we sat down one day and we talked for like 3 hours about the pros and cons of potentially getting married. And then by the end of it, we were like, okay, let's go contact the registration office. So yeah, we struck a business deal. Oh gosh, was there a spreadsheet there? Oh gosh, I think there actually was. I think there was actually a spreadsheet, wasn't there? Oh no, there was a spreadsheet. It was a LaTeX document. That was it. There was a LaTeX document. There was a LaTeX document where we charted out the pros and cons. Oh my gosh. I don't know what would be worse, the spreadsheet or the LaTeX document. It sounds like something I would very much do if it came to that. Yeah. Well, okay, so to be fair, the context is that me and Husmod, we'd been together for like 5 years before this happened already. So we were like literally just, okay, we're just gonna like, you know, we just need to sit down and work out if this actually makes sense. And then we sat down, we worked out the pros and cons. We were like, yeah, this does make sense. You're right. The LaTeX document was the wedding invitation. I forgot about that. That's very true. It was indeed. It was indeed our yeah. Our wedding invites were sent out as a LaTeX document. It was written like an academic paper, wasn't it? We wrote like a fake academic paper. We should find that one day. We'll find it and then I'll like we can make a redacted version. That might be funny to share on stream at one point. That would be pretty funny. Oh gosh. Reminds me of the Irish girl that insisted that British people call Indian or Chinese takeout as an Indian or a Chinese because apparently we're all secretly cannibals who ate her family. They have a worse word for a Chinese takeaway here. I obviously won't say it. That unfortunately they still use slurs regularly in parts of Ireland. It's not great. Yeah. Casual Sunday chat, innit? It was indeed. It was very fun. I think we had a spreadsheet for something, but I can't remember what. Yeah, we should find a way to share it. Free toaster, done deal. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this is also a law drop, I guess. So when we got married, one of our neighbors was like, hey, it's a tradition that when you get married, someone has to give you a really useless appliance. And we were like, okay, fine. And then they were like, do you want a waffle maker? And we were like, okay, sure. We will actually use it though. And then they were like, okay, good. Do you want 2 waffle makers? We were like, no. So yeah, that's how that went. It was actually very useful. Yes, we use it regularly, like at least once a month. So yeah. But I think the second one was meant to be the useless one. Competitive waffle making. You know what? We should have done that. Do you have 2 waffle makers now? No. Unfortunately, we did not take it because we didn't have the space for 2. We'd barely have the space for 1, to be honest. But yeah, it was very funny. It was very funny. We should have... See, if we were smart, we would have taken both of the waffle makers and then given the newer version on as another wedding gift. But I think we would have been holding on to it for too long in that case. So yeah. Anyway, back to food guess. So we all thought turkey, right? But I'm leaning towards Lebanon actually because of the bread. So I'm going to put Lebanon. Watch as it's turkey. Yeah. It says northeast of Lebanon, so it is probably Turkey, right? Right? Turkey. No, it's not. We would have been wrong. Okay. Borders. What's east of Turkey? Northeast of Turkey? Georgia? Georgia? I'm thinking. Wait, is Georgia northeast of Turkey? Does that make sense? No, that's what northwest. Yeah, no, those are all northwest. Well, Turkey is Turkey. Cyprus is southwest of Turkey. Syria is south of Turkey, I think. Or is it? Actually? Yeah, no, it is. It looks Romanian. It's not Romanian because it's northwest of Turkey. Oh, no, sorry, northeast of Turkey. I can't read. It's northeast of Turkey, so it's not Romanian. Also, hi, Boxing, welcome in. Is Georgia east? I don't remember. Should we try? I think it is. Georgia? What? Just it's like, wait, no, hang on. It says borders, right? It says borders. So, oh, I'm thinking. Northeast of Turkey is Georgia, Armenia, and Azerbaijan. But do they all border Turkey? Which one borders? That's the question that we're asking right now. I can't remember whether it's Georgia or Armenia that borders. Or Azerbaijan also. I don't remember. Hi, Type of Hero. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Thank you. It is. I have indeed been existed into the world for a number of years now. Thank you so much. I think Georgia and Armenia. Okay. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you, Boxim. Thank you. Thank you. Interesting phrasing. It is indeed. Birthing implies that I am the one who is doing the birthing, which I'm definitely not. I'm not doing that. I'm thinking. Haven't had a chance to pop by since one of your friends suggested you for my cool VTuber gem star pack on Blue Sky. But hello, hi! Thank you so much for dropping by, and also thank you. Am I in the starter pack? I don't know. I can't remember. I lost track of the starter packs. If I am, thank you so much. Yeah, me and the friend. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I noticed the name. Oh wait, there's a name. Oh, there's a name. Lula Kebab. What are we thinking then? Are we thinking Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan? If you've got a suggestion, we want to hear it. I think I have a Blue Sky starter pack that I started working on and then I forgot to update it for a while. So I should probably do that soon. But it's for educational VTubers. Yes. I should do that soon. I always love educators and teachers turning to streaming as a way to teach, especially if it's the fun VTuber style. It helps a lot. I agree. There's so many cool people that do like educational streaming and then also like specifically VTuber educational streaming now. And it makes me so happy. There's so many cool people. I really, really love it. Today we're not educating though. Today we're just looking at food. Maybe followed by GeoGuessr perhaps. Who knows? Who knows? That would be exciting. Okay. It's either Azerbaijan or something in Central Asia. Okay, well, in that case, let's go with Azerbaijan. And then if it's not, then we'll try Georgia. And then if not, then we'll try Armenia. There is an exclave situation, but I don't remember if it makes Azerbaijan a Turkish border. Yeah, oh, okay. Okay. I feel like... Oh, I'm trying to picture the region now. Okay, so there's Turkey. Turkey's the big boy. It kind of sticks out. And then... Is one of the seas... Is it the Dead Sea? No, it's not the Dead Sea, is it? Is it the Dead Sea? Oh, one of the seas, and then I feel like it goes Georgia coming down. I feel like Georgia maybe doesn't border, and it's instead Armenia and Azerbaijan that do border. Oh, Armenia and Azerbaijan 100% border. Oh, Azerbaijan might. Okay. The Black Sea. That might be the one I'm thinking of, yeah. It borders. Okay, we'll go with Azerbaijan then. Yeah! Oh, it was all of them. It was all of them. There was us just spending ages trying to work out which one. Is it Armenia? Is it Georgia? Is it Azerbaijan? The answer is yes. Oh dear. Okay. So. Lula kebab. Let's learn about the lula kebab. Lula kebab is a type of kebab traditionally made in Armenia, Azerbaijan, and other countries in the Caucasus region. It consists primarily of ground meat, commonly lamb or beef, although variations can occur depending on local preferences or availability of ingredients. Coriander, onion, salt, and pepper are typically mixed into the meat for seasoning. The mixture is then molded into skewers and grilled. The etymology of lula relates to the Persian word for pipe or tube, referring to the shape of the meat takes when skewered. In Armenia, the dish is known as, karavats, a term that more broadly refers to barbecuing meat. Scroll. Lula kebab relies on specific techniques for its preparation. The meat must be finely ground and kneaded to achieve a consistency that allows it to adhere to the skewer without falling apart during grilling. A prevalent method involves refrigerating the meat mixture before cooking to ensure better cohesion. In Azerbaijan, lula kebab is regarded as a specialty and is often served in conjunction with lavash, a type of flatbread, and garnished with sumac, a tangy spice. Both Armenia and Azerbaijan serve the dish with vegetables like tomatoes, onions, peppers, which may be grilled alongside the meat. Historically, lula kebab is believed to have Middle Eastern origins. Its preparation and consumption in the Caucasus region likely increased with the interchange of culinary practices during historical interactions, including trade and conquest. Over time, local adaptations influenced the spices and presentation. Modern consumption of lula kebab often occurs at family gatherings and communal events, highlighting its cultural significance. It remains a popular dish in local restaurants and abroad as global interest in Caucasian cuisine grows. Yeah. Isn't kebab an exonym? I forgot what exonym means. Strangely, the meat, not including pork, seems to have been a red herring. Yeah, right? Although I don't know what the majority religions are in that part of the world. Yeah. Did the audio suddenly become a lot quieter for anyone else? There's nothing changed on my end. No? Okay. I don't know what's going on there. I'm sorry. It could be Twitch being Twitch as usual. Yes. Good job, everybody. We didn't do the best, but we did okay. Look at that, 13,000. That's not too bad. It could be worse. Yeah, Turkey is majority Muslim. Yeah, that's why we thought maybe Turkey or Lebanon to start with. But then it wasn't. I believe Armenia has its own branch of Christianity that predates European Christianity. Oh, that's interesting. Azerbaijan is Shia majority. Okay, interesting. So Azerbaijan might be. Okay. I don't know about the others. I would assume that Georgia's like Orthodox Christianity. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Let's do some more. Let's do another round. This is fun. Okay. Chicken. Okay, chicken. What? Chicken. Okay, this one is chicken, soy sauce, sweet soy sauce, garlic, shallots, ginger, chilies, tomato, water, salt, pepper, cooking oil, optional, oyster sauce, honey, lime, leaves, lemongrass, scallions, coriander, nutmeg, cinnamon stick, potatoes, carrots. To make this dish, marinate chicken in soy sauce, sweet soy sauce specifically, garlic, and ginger. Saute the marinated chicken until browned and then add sliced onions, tomatoes, and chilies. Pour in more sweet soy sauce and a bit of water, letting it simmer until the chicken is cooked through. Garnish with green onions and served with steamed rice. Enjoy the savory and sweet flavors of the delectable chicken dish. Chicken. Yeah. There you go, chicken. Chicken. Vietnam is my guess. That sounds like a solid guess. I think there's is there enough what was I thinking? Is there enough chilies? Yeah, I guess there's probably enough chilies in it, potentially. It does look like it's being placed on bamboo leaves, or like a bamboo leaf equivalent, which would suggest something Southeast Asian. So that might be a good shout, potentially. Chicken. Yeah. Looks like a good stir fry. It does just look like a stir fry, doesn't it? Yeah. Definitely Asian. Likely something on the east of Asia, south or not. I don't know. Yeah. It feels very Southeast Asian. Yeah. Is chicken Psydere's ADHD squirrel? I don't know. I don't know what possessed me. I just chicken. Okay, let's enhance. Enhance. Oh, it's not really enhancing. Okay. It looks very saucy. And it looks very chickeny and beans? No, onion-y. And there's definitely a higher ratio of onions than chilies based on what I'm seeing here. There are indeed some chilies, but they don't seem to be, they seem to be significantly outweighed by the onions. Okay. Do we have any guesses? Do we have any guesses? Because I obviously don't eat chicken, so I don't have any suggestions. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, the lemongrass, the lime leaves, just the way it looks, the chilies, that does give a bit of Southeast Asia. There's also oyster sauce in it, which is also potentially East or Southeast. Still Vietnam? Chicken. Let's try Vietnam then. I trust you. It was not Vietnam. Lemongrass says Thai or Vietnamese. It was not. It's southeast. It is southeast of Vietnam. So I'm thinking Indonesia? Could it be Indonesia? Wait, I'm trying to picture the region. Wait. It turns out Psydere has found a new stim. Yes, I will no longer be sat in front of the washing machine as it goes on full cycle. I'm now going to be upgrading to just saying chicken randomly. Philippines, Indonesia, but Malaysia or Borneo? Yeah. The whole general region. It says more south than east, actually, now that I'm looking at it. It's kind of like southeast. So I think that could be more Indonesia. Australia? I don't think it's Australia. I mean, it could be. I don't know. Does this look like an Australian hob? Hi, Sticks. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, it was my birthday on the 15th. But I couldn't stream. So, yeah, I'm streaming now and we're doing food guessing and we might do geo guessing. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. I might force you all to sit through Sporkle quizzes. How do you feel about Sporkle quizzes? Do you want to see how quickly I can name all the countries in Europe? Gotta be Indonesian if it's so southeast. Yeah, I'm thinking the same maybe. Okay, we're all collectively converging on Indonesia. Let's see. It was Indonesia, yay! Yeah, Borneo is in Indonesia, you're right. I think we were all just like mentally thinking Brunei. But yeah, you're right. You're right. Borneo is indeed in Indonesia. It's one of the islands, isn't it? Okay. I am Kasap. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm sorry. I'm probably not. I'm sorry. Oh, wait. I just realized they actually have little playing things now. I don't think that's how it's said. Okay. I don't trust that. I don't trust that. Okay. It's an Indonesian dish whose name translates to sweet soy sauce chicken. It's a popular dish in Indonesian cuisine known for balanced flavors that combine sweet, salty, and savory elements. The main ingredients include chicken, sweet soy sauce, which is kasap manis, garlic, shallots, and sometimes additional spices like ginger and galangal. You know what? Now that I am actually like reading it, I'm realizing I should have worked out the sweet soy sauce thing because I've had that sweet soy sauce before. I've had that before. I should have worked that out. I'm a very silly sausage. Okay. The dish is widely consumed across Indonesia. and considered a comfort food for many locals. It's typically served with white rice and often garnished with fried shallots and sliced green onions. Historically, the use of kesap manis in Indonesian cuisine dates back to the Dutch colonial period when the Indonesian cooks began incorporating soy sauce into their cooking. Kesap manis, characterized by its thick syrupy consistency and molasses-like sweetness, became a staple ingredient. It's a ayam kesap apart from the other soy sauce-based chicken dishes found in different Asian countries. Ayam kesap can be found throughout Indonesia, from street food vendors to high-end restaurants. Variations of the dish exist depending on regional tastes and available ingredients. For instance, some versions may include tomatoes or bell peppers to add more depth to the flavor. There's also the Chinese-Indonesian version of the dish called ayam garo risa kesap, something like that. I'm sorry. I apologize to any Indonesians who may be watching this. I'm really sorry. Which is spicier due to the inclusion of chili peppers. Cooking methods for ayam kesap vary, but the chicken is generally marinated first and then grilled or fried before being simmered in the sweet soy sauce mixture. The process ensures that the flavors penetrate the chicken thoroughly. In terms of nutrition, it's high in protein due to the chicken, but the use of sweet soy sauce adds a considerable amount of sugar, making it rich and flavorful, yet calorie dense dish. It remains a significant part of Indonesian culinary culture and continues to be enjoyed by Indonesians and others who have been introduced to the dish around the world. Very good. Sounds delicious. It does sound pretty good, doesn't it? I've never had it. Obviously, I've never had it. I don't eat chicken. But I would try a tofu version, I guess. I would try that. Yeah. But I think I've had the sweet soy sauce before. No, I have. I definitely have had that before, and I didn't. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't my favorite thing ever, you know? It wasn't my favorite thing ever. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Next round. Just a silly noodle. That's true. Literally, look at me. Look at me. I'm literally the definition. Wait. I'm literally the definition of silly noodle. Look at me. I'm so noodly. Oh dear. Oh, where should I go? Here? There we go. Yeah. Bean curd with soy sauce. Yes. I love bean curd. I love bean curd so much. I had some recently also as for a dinner, and it made me so happy. It made me happy. Yum, yum, yum. Very noodle. Yes. Very noodle. There are more countries on Borneo. Yeah. If I'm correct, is it Brunei is on Borneo? Or is Borneo the one that's split into two between Indonesia and Papua New Guinea? I forget. I don't actually. I think Borneo is the one that's kind of like not a rectangle-y shape, but kind of a. I don't know. A bit of a shape. Yeah. Brunei is on Borneo. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, it's the one that's kind of like that's like a little bit of a diamond-y shape, right? And Malaysia too. Okay. Noted. What were the kebab wrap thingies from? It was from Azerbaijan / Georgia / Armenia. Yeah. Hi, Catherine. How you doing? Noodle after 6 months of thesis writing and losing 17 kilos. I'm not gonna lie to you. I put on some weight while I was writing my thesis because I was just eating really bad. I was just eating bad, terrible. And now I actually lost a little bit this week because of I was eating better this week. I had salad with every dinner and every lunch, actually. I was very proud of myself. Yeah. Sulawesi is funny shaped. Which one is that? Wait. Let me see. I don't know the Indonesian islands because I've never been. Sulawesi. Oh, that is a funny shape. What the heck? It looks like something. Wait. Is this a PNG? Is this a PNG? It is. Okay. 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 I'll show this. Here. Here. Look at this. What a funky little guy. What a funky little guy. It looks like it's dancing. It's so cute. I like this. I like this island. This is a good island. This is fun. This is fun. That is a belligerent anteater. It does look a little bit like that, doesn't it? Interesting. This is going to be the new like ink blot test. What do you see when you look at silhouette? Oh gosh. Let's see. Oh, it's wrong. It's surrounded by Malaysia. Ah, I see. Starting my thesis writing next week. Good luck. You can do it. You can do it. We're cheering you on. You can do it. Congrats on a healthy lifestyle. Thank you. That was my birthday present to myself. I realized that I'm getting on, you know. I will no longer be a late 20s grad student for much longer. So I need to make the most of it and eat healthy salad and stuff. Yeah. That looks like a real world builder's first island, but real. It's cute. I like it. This is very, I'm going to go here and over here. It is, right? It does look like that. Just like me, for real. Looks like one of those African throwing swords. Oh my gosh, so true. It looks like one of the barrel of monkeys. That's just unlocked a core memory. Oh my gosh, I forgot that game existed. Okay, so here's a fun fact. In the UK, it wasn't called Barrel of Monkeys. It was called Tumbling Monkeys. I don't know why they changed the name. And also, it wasn't in a barrel. It was in a tree. So I guess I guess they changed it because it didn't make sense to call it Barrel of Monkeys when you don't put them in a barrel anymore. So that's probably the logic there. But yeah, it was in a tree. And it had like... I assume this is the same thing, but it had the little plastic monkeys that would hook onto sticks, and then you had to pull out the sticks and try and remove the sticks without tumbling the monkeys. Which is why it was called Tumbling Monkeys. Hi, Bean, hi! How are you doing? Yeah, it was my birthday on the 15th. It was. We're celebrating now because I couldn't stream, unfortunately, because I had to go do some stuff. I had to go on an adventure. But yes, thank you. We also had monkey on trees. Yeah. See, yeah, no, ours was called Tumbling Monkeys. Monkey on Trees is also a good name for it, though. I like that. Happy late birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, happy birthday to you too! Happy birthday, Runic Fiend! Next, we found out the origins of Kerplunk. What is the origins of Kerplunk? Also, what is Kerplunk? I recognize it. Wait. Kerplunk. What is that? Oh, it's like Tumbling Monkeys, but with marbles. Okay, interesting. Is it called Kerplunk because they go Kerplunk at the end? Is that the secret? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played this one. Interesting. Yeah, it's just the sticks and marbles in a tube. That's right. I've never played it. I should play it. It's literally just Tumbling Monkeys though. So I've pretty much played it. Okay. Right, let's do the next food guess around. Okay. Oh, I've had this before. Okay. So ingredients: ackee, saltfish, onions, tomatoes, scallion, thyme, black pepper. This dish involves cooking salted fish until tender and then flaking it. Meanwhile, ackees are boiled and sauteed with onions, peppers, tomatoes, and spices. The flaked fish is added to the ackee mixture and gently stirred. The dish is further cooked until all of the flavors are well combined. It's commonly served with coleslaw, boiled green, bananas, dumplings, or breadfruit for a hearty and delicious meal. Right. Since I have had this before, I'm going to take a back seat and let you all see what you think. What do you think? Where could this be from? Where could this be from? I want to hear your ideas. I've not had it in a very, very, very long time, but I have had this before. Yeah, I recognize all of this. Waitrose? It's definitely not from Waitrose. Although saying that, I think you can get ackee in Waitrose because it's like become a fancy ingredient for some people. What the heck is a Waitrose? It's a very fancy supermarket in England. Yeah, it's like fancy. Yeah, it's like where all of the, well, it's not like rich people, but it's like upper middle class people shop in Waitrose, and it's where they go to get things that like most places wouldn't have. I have no idea what ackee even is. I think it's a fruit, if I remember correctly. I'll double check that though. I was very, very young last time I had this. Like this, I've not had this for at least 15 years. Yeah, it's a fruit. It's a fruit. We are indeed guessing the origins of foods. We are indeed. Yes, ackee is a fruit. Let's see. Is this what they serve at Wetherspoons? I've never been. Oh, Wetherspoons. Wetherspoons, that takes me back. There is Wetherspoons in Ireland as well, but everyone hates it, so. Well, no, not everyone hates it. It's actually very, very cheap. And I personally quite like the food at Wetherspoons, but people kind of look down on you for getting food at Wetherspoons. But normally, like, Wetherspoons is like pub grub, right? So it'll be like, let's see. It'll be like curry or burgers or like easy to eat stuff. Like, I guess you could probably get like, I can't, you know what? Let's just look up the Wetherspoons menu. Let's look up a Wetherspoons menu. I'm going to hide this for a second while I find a spoons menu. We just call it spoons. Wetherspoon. I'll just find one in London. Actually, no, because London's not representative. Where would be more representative? Somewhere in the north. Leeds. Let's do Leeds. Let's look at Wetherspoons in Leeds. Table menu. There we go. Go away. Okay. Right. Hello? Yeah. So this is a Wetherspoons menu from Leeds. Leeds will be halal. Do you reckon? They mentioned bananas as part of the meal. Yeah. It looks like everybody's saying Jamaica potentially, and I can say definitively yes. I'm pretty sure it is Jamaica. I've had this. There's a lot of like Caribbean food in parts of London, so I had this when I was younger. When we were like visiting a family friend. Yeah. Would it be cheating for me to look up ackee and know where they grow? I guess technically yes, but to be honest, I already know it's Jamaica, so yeah. Ew, the north. It is indeed information dense. Yes, this is what an average spoons menu looks like. There's a lot going on. There's a separate drinks menu, by the way. Okay. Having just seen bacon, it's not halal. No. Normally there'll be a mixture of stuff that's halal and not halal, but oftentimes if you're with a Muslim friend, they will just get like a vegetarian thing. Let's see. How can I show this properly? I guess that'll do. So there's the breakfast stuff, you know. They have vegetarian and vegan options, you know. So this is why I like spoons. It's like consistent and it's also good value, to be honest. Like, hello? $3.99 for a vegan breakfast, 2 sausages, baked beans, 2 hash browns, mushroom, tomato, slice of toast, and vegan spread. That is good value. Good value for money. What is that in dollars? That's probably like, I don't know, like $5? Like 5 USD. And euro is probably like 450 euro. So yeah, it's cheap. It's cheap. Obviously the prices vary significantly depending on where you are. But yeah. You have fancy options. You can get eggs Benedict. I don't know why you would do that, but you know, you can. You can. There's desserts. They're kind of hidden, but there are options. For example, you can get a chocolate brownie for £3.13. That's very exciting. The prices are always really weird. Like they don't follow the normal like 99 or round number structure that most places follow. Like, why am I paying £7.43 for a large breakfast? That's really random. Reminds me of a backyard grill menu? Maybe. I don't know what that is, but it might be. Haven't seen those prices in like 20 years. Yeah, I know, right? Neither have I. Neither have I. Ireland is also very expensive. We don't have these kinds of prices here. Let's see, what else do they have? They've got burgers, you know, £6.34 for a burger and a soft drink and a portion of chips. You know, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. What is that? That's probably about $8, I would say, and maybe about €7.25. I'm making up the prices as I go along, by the way. I'm literally just guessing, just based on my vague knowledge of conversion rates. What else? Obviously, I always look at the vegan options. So the vegan burger is a Beyond Meat burger, but it's £8.60 with a soft drink or £10.13 with an alcoholic drink. So it's a bit more expensive. But you know, you expect that. You expect that. It is the same price as the American double cheeseburger, though. So I think that's not too bad. It could be worse. And it's also the same price as their gourmet burgers too. So that's also not too bad. What else? You can literally just get a burger with nothing else for £3.74. That is wild. And then curries. Iconic. Beautiful. Wonderful. You can get... What can you get? What can you get? Simple curry, classic curry. You can get a classic curry, chicken tikka masala, £10.73 with a soft drink. So good. So good. Yeah. They do katsu curries now, apparently, with Wait, what? They do a vegan katsu curry with corn nuggets? I'm so interested. I'm interested. That sounds so good. What else do they have? Pub classics. All day brunch. Steak and kidney pudding. Bangers and mash. Sausage, chips and beans. Also a vegan version for the same price. Chili bean non-carne. Like a vegan chili con carne. Jacket potatoes. Ramen? What? Wait. No. Ramen? I'm suspicious of that. I'm suspicious. Angling for a spoon sponsorship? Can you imagine? It would be beautiful. It would be wonderful. But yeah, that's the Wetherspoons in Leeds. I must say that if you're in a big city like in London or Manchester or like Edinburgh, then it will be a lot more expensive. So that's something to bear in mind. Leeds is just kind of like a random little city. Well, it's not that little, but you know, it is a bit of a random city. Yeah. Any chicken? There was so much chicken. Where's the chicken? Here, see, look, there's a whole section on chicken. Chicken baskets, whatever that is. Wait, there's a corn nuggets version. Yeah. This makes me happy. This makes me very happy. That'd be like £10 at a fast food place now. I know, right? You need a brownie that's £3, not monetary, but in weight. That's too much brownie for me personally, I think. I can barely cope with like a... What is that actually in kilos? I don't know what that is. Wait, let me do some quick math. Quick maths. 3 lbs 2 kg. 1.3 kilos! I am not eating 1.3 kilos of brownie. Like 200 grams is enough for me. No. That is wild. I think I should plan a trip to the UK now. Honestly, Wetherspoons and Greggs do actually have you covered. They're genuinely both good also. People say such bad things about British food, but we have Spoons and we have Greggs, and the food is actually okay. So, yeah. I can give a whole series of recommendations for what to get at each one. Okay? If you're going to Greggs, and you eat meat, get the steak bake. Okay? And then regardless of whether you eat meat or not, get the vegan sausage roll. I'm telling you, it is better than the meat one. It's better than the meat one, and I will fight people over this. And then you can also get the oh, what's it called? If you want like a classic British dessert, then you can get like I think it's called an Empire biscuit. At least that's what they call them in Scotland. I can't remember where else they call them or what they call them in other places. Wait, let me check. Greg's menu. But it's basically like a shortbread and it's got like jam in between. Why is my Greg's not loading? This is really sad. Hello? I'm crying. I can't access the Greg's menu. Wait, hang on. Greg's Empire biscuit. I'm not. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's like a shortbread. Okay. It's like a shortbread. It's got jam in the middle. It's got icing on top, and it's got a cherry on top. Like not a proper cherry, but like one of the like sugary like glass cherries. Yeah. If you can get that, but I think they might be Scotland only. Now that I say that. But if you can find one, get it. If you can find one, then get it. Apparently they do regional things in different places. That's wild. That's wild. Yeah, if you go to Scotland, go to Greg's and get an Empire biscuit. It's a regional delicacy. Oh dear. Yes. I'd not go to on holiday to Wetherspoons. Look, okay, I'm sorry, but if you want to show people like actual traditional British pub food, like you can go to a pub, but it will be really expensive. It will be like 4 times the price, and the food will be less consistent. Okay, like with spoons, it's all microwaved. We all know it's microwaved, or maybe like fried. Like it's frozen stuff, basically. We all know it, but it's consistent. It does the same thing every time. So you know that you can, with certainty, take someone there and it will be decent, okay? It won't be good, but it'll be decent. And it's also cheap. So, yeah. The spoons have spoon sweets. I actually don't know. They do like desserts. I don't know what a spoon sweet is, though. Yeah. Hi, Kurowski. Welcome in. Welcome in. What's on today's episode of Adventure Time? Apparently, it's me bigging up Wetherspoons and trying to guess the food, which we have all decided already is Jamaica. So I should enter that. Jamaica. There we go. Yes. Hi, Gun Grilson. Hi. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome in. I hope you're good. I hope you're good. Greg's not available in your country. It needs a VPN. Oh, I'm crying. I'm crying. I think about the Empire biscuit in Scotland, Greg's, like, regularly, to be honest. I really, really, really miss it. I might have to go there soon, specifically to get Empire biscuit. Aki and saltfish. Yeah, okay. Right. This is what this is the last round that we had. So it was too easy, to be honest, this one. At least for me anyway. Aki and saltfish is the national dish of Jamaica. It holds cultural significance in the country's culinary heritage. Savory and flavorful dish is a reflection of Jamaica's rich cultural diversity and enjoyed by locals and visitors alike. Ackee is a fruit native to West Africa, and it was brought to Jamaica in the 18th century by British colonialists. Yeah. Yeah. We did stuff like that. It's currently considered a staple in Jamaican cuisine. The fruit is bright red when ripe and bursts open to reveal 3 large black seeds surrounded by a soft, edible yellow flesh. Only the flesh and the inner yellow pods are edible, as the rest of the fruit is toxic. Saltfish, on the other hand, refers to salted and dried codfish. The use of salted fish originated as a method for preserving fish during long sea voyages, and it was introduced to Jamaica by European sailors in the 17th century. Since then, saltfish has become a popular ingredient in Caribbean cuisine. Also, okay, I have a question. I was always raised saying Caribbean, but then I've been told that actually it's Caribbean. I don't know which is right. To prepare ackee and saltfish, the saltfish is soaked overnight to remove excess salt and then boiled and flaked. It's then sauteed with sliced onions, tomatoes, peppers, and spices such as thyme and black pepper. Finally, the aki, which has been boiled separately until tender, is added to the mixture and gently stirred to combine all of the flavors. The dish is often accompanied by boiled green bananas, yams, or dumplings, and is traditionally eaten for breakfast. The combination of buttery, creamy aki with savory and flaky saltfish creates a unique and delicious blend of flavors. Aside from the delicious taste, ackee and saltfish holds cultural significance to Jamaicans. It represents the fusion of African, European, and Caribbean cuisines. It's a dish that showcases the diverse influences that have shaped Jamaica's vibrant culinary scene. Today, ackee and saltfish can be found in Jamaican restaurants worldwide, and it's a favourite dish among those seeking the taste of the island's rich flavours and heritage. Yeah. Very good. Very good. It's both. There are two ways to pronounce something. Okay. Like pecan. Oh, like pecan and pecan, I assume. Food. I agree. I clearly gave up too early trying to make a pun on that. You're making me hungry indeed. Just British things. That's so true. I think they're both valid. Okay, cool. Next round. Okay, this one's also easy. Buckwheat noodles, acorn starch, water, soy sauce, sesame oil, green onions, garlic, carrots, cucumbers, sesame seeds, red chili, pepper flakes, optional kimchi, optional boiled egg, seaweed flakes. This dish is prepared by firstly making noodles from acorn flour and wheat flour. The noodles are then cooked in boiling water until tender. Separately, a broth is made using soy sauce, sesame oil, garlic, and vegetables like zucchini and mushrooms. The cooked noodles are added to the broth and simmered briefly, garnished with julienne cucumbers, sesame seeds, and chopped scallions before serving. I also have had this before because I once had a roommate from this country. Well, not a roommate, a housemate from this country when I was a student. So I know where this is from. Korean, I guess. What do we think? I'm going to drink some tea while the answers roll in. Ew, it's cold. My tea's cold. This is very sad. Korean? I'm assuming generally yeah means Korean. Okay. Yeah. 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 Gasp, they were roommates. No, we were actually just flatmates. Okay. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm gonna ruin this. I'm sorry. Dotorigutsu. Dotorigutsu? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Okay. It's a traditional Korean dish consisting primarily of noodles made from acorn starch. The name translates to acorn noodles in English. The dish is notable for its unique ingredients. Acorn flour, which is derived from acorns, a type of nut that has been a historical food source in Korea. Acorns must first be processed to remove tannins, which are bitter and can be toxic in large quantities. The processing typically involves soaking, grinding, and rinsing the acorns multiple times. Once the tannins are removed, the acorn flour can be used to make noodles. It's been consumed in Korea for centuries, especially in mountainous regions where acorns are more abundant. Historically, it served as an important food source during times of food scarcity due to its plentiful availability in the wild. Not mentioned. Yes. I think it's technically a sheet, actually. The dish is often enjoyed in a cold broth, usually made from beef or chicken, making it a refreshing option during the hot summer months. It can also be served with various toppings, such as sliced vegetables, seaweed, and sesame seeds. Sometimes chili paste is added for a spicy kick. Acorn noodles are generally darker in color compared to other types of noodles. They have a slightly nutty flavor along with a chewy texture. They're also recognized for their nutritional benefits, being low in calories and high in fiber. Today, it remains a popular dish in Korean cuisine, celebrated not only for its unique taste, but also for historical significance and nutritional value. It's available in many Korean restaurants and can also be found in pre-packaged forms in Korean grocery stores. Yeah. Yeah. So this is I guess this is a kind of fun story. When I was there was this one time during university where I was in like a student accommodation, and everyone in the accommodation was a different nationality, and one of them was Korean. And yeah, they made this for me. They made a few different things actually. It was very nice. Very nice. We would share food, but then I would like come up with the most abhorrent abominations ever. And then they would just look at me like, dear Lord, is this what British food is like? And I was like, yes, I'm sorry. You should have seen the faces I got when I introduced them to the concept of a deep fried Mars bar. It was terrible. Oh gosh. Any British food, I know. Beans on toast for all. Unironically, I made that and they said it was actually not as bad as everyone said. So, but the secret is that you got to put some like seasoning on it, you know? You can't just be having the beans with nothing else. Also, like for context, the beans are actually in a tomato sauce, okay? And the tomato sauce is pretty good. It's like a little bit salty and a little bit sweet, but not overpowering, okay? So the beans are in that and then they go on the toast, right? But then you put other stuff on it too. Like a lot of people put cheese. A lot of people put like black pepper or like, yeah, some kind of seasoning. I put hot sauce on mine because I like that. I've never met a person I trusted that didn't like beans on toast. I know, right? I know. I hear so many people being like, "Ooh, that's bad," and then they try it, and then they're like, "Okay, I take it back." Beans on toast is good, actually. Is that your bio? A bit salty, a bit sweet, not too overpowering. I feel like I sometimes am a little bit overpowering, though. The tomato beans I get here are kind of grainy and stuff, so I don't like them. Ugh, grainy. Ugh. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Not too overpowering, exactly. Sometimes, but sometimes I can be if I want to be. You know, I can be a little bit overpowering sometimes. Okay. Next round. I like them on rice. Ooh, I should try beans on rice. That's a good idea. That's basically just British chili, right? So I referenced the can PNG I linked in the Discord. Huh? Which one? Can? I don't remember which one. I'm sorry. Okay, what is this? Okay, this is a dish. This is a dish. Okay. This dish is pork bones, watercress, potatoes, kamara, pumpkin, doughboys, boiled dumplings, puha optional, cabbage optional, carrots optional, sausages optional. This dish involves boiling pork bones, commonly with doughboys, which are steamed dumplings, root vegetables like sweet potatoes and taro, and green leafy vegetables such as watercress or puha. The ingredients are simmered in water until fully cooked, resulting in a flavorful and hearty stew. The mixture of tender meat, soft vegetables, and dumplings creates a nourishing and comforting meal. Yes. Do we have any opinions as to what this might be? Because I don't know what most of those things are. I don't know what most of those things are, to be honest. Well, I obviously know what carrots are. I know what pork is. I don't know what humara is. And I also don't know what puha is. It sounds vaguely threatening. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what they are. Like the ABC soups I get here with extra dumplings. I see. Somewhere in northern China? I guess it could be, yeah. I mean, China in itself, because it's by country, like you can just type in China and it will be all sorts of diverse, like, things. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like puha must be a specific type of something. Yeah, I don't know. My guess is East Asia, but beyond that, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either. It does seem to have East Asian energy, but I really... Southern Hemisphere, I think. That or Northern. Southern hemisphere or northern hemisphere? Maybe. Yes, maybe. I'd say Hawaii looks kind of Asianish with the other stuff in it. Yeah, it kind of. This is the thing, right? It looks kind of Asianish, but it doesn't. I don't know. There's something about it that's just. I'm gonna guess Southeast Asia or Southern Asia. Okay. Not China. I think I see those black mushrooms. No, there's no mushrooms in it, I don't think. Like, this is seaweed. This is seaweed. These are potatoes. I'm assuming that's the dumpling, and that's a carrot. So, yeah. I think, I don't know. For the Eastern and Western hemispheres, then. Sausages isn't too Chinese. No, sausages to me says that it's somewhere with a lot of Western influence. Seaweed makes me think not main Asia, but Japan or Hawaii. Yeah, I can see the thinking on Hawaii. I can see the thinking on Hawaii. China has a lot of sausages. Oh, that's true. That's true. Well, random South America, like Chile? Yeah, it could be. It could be. It could be Chile. I don't know. My gut instinct is... Is it Germany? I don't think it would be Germany. Because Germany... I would have thought something like Germany, but the fact that it's got like kumara, pumpkin, dumpling... Well, I guess the dumplings is fine, but like puha, kumara, pumpkin... Those are not very Germany things. I've seen Taiwanese sausages or the dried ones that are Chinese sausages. Okay. What the heck is puha? I don't know. I don't know what kumara is either. The doughboys make me think fusion. It could be. It could be. Doughboys. They're like dumplings. Okay. Pumpkin. Where is pumpkin native? I've forgotten. This is Americas, right? Or wait, no, is pumpkin native to Americas or is it native to somewhere else? It's not. I'm thinking. So many of the veggies are not American origin, so I'm thinking with South America. Yeah, they are. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's definitely not Germany. Yeah, it's not Germany. Yeah. I do wonder if it's Hawaii. Would it point to Hawaii or the continental USA as the direction? That's a good question. Okay. Let's go. Okay, here is my opinion. Here is my opinion. So my personal default is when in doubt, go for Brazil. However, I don't associate pumpkins with Brazil. I'm thinking. I like the stab at Hawaii. I think that's promising. Compromise and go Middle America. What, like Central America? Like Guatemala. We do have pumpkin here. Okay. Okay. If you do have pumpkin there, then my default is always when in doubt, go for Brazil. But it also doesn't give very Brazilian vibe, you know? But then it also kind of gives the vibe of something that could be the result of like a little bit of Japanese influence, a little bit of like European influence. I don't know. We compromise the other way around the planet and go Central African Republic. I don't think this is an African dish though. I don't think this is an African dish. I say let's go Brazil. Brazil. Ice cold. Southwest. Like New Zealand? It does look Brazilian now that you mention it. It's not Brazilian though in the end. We just call it with a different names depending on the estate. I see. I see. I guess Southwest would be New Zealand, right? Or wait, no, because it's ice cold, so it won't be on the South American continent, because it would say that it was warm if it was on South American continent. So that means it has to be Southwest beyond South America, which means surely you just go in a straight line to Australia and New Zealand. But this does not give Australia energy. So There's no way, no? West, southwest? Yeah, no, it's swinging between exactly west and south, so it must be exactly southwest. And it's ice cold, so it's got to be a fair distance. Antarctica. It could be something they eat in Antarctica, to be fair. These are all things that would probably travel quite well if you have the right storage. Chile? I don't know. It just doesn't... Brazil... I don't think that there's enough distance. I feel like ice cold, in our experience before, ice cold has meant it's literally like on another continent. So the only thing that I can think of is like somewhere in the Pacific. Southeast Asia? No, because I think that's the wrong... I'm trying to think. Well, roughly in terms of latitude. So Brazil is below the equator. So that means maybe Southeast Asia. But then I feel like they would be, if it was Southeast Asia, it would be swinging more west than southwest, if that makes sense. Brazil is pretty north in comparison. I guess it kind of is, yeah. Yeah, Southeast Asia is very close to the equator, and Brazil is also close to the equator. It's going across the Pacific, which is where the Mercator hides it. Oh, wait. Which is where the Mercator hides its scarf. Yeah. It could be Oceania. I don't know countries in Oceania. Yeah. I'm thinking like it could be somewhere Pacific. That's the thing. Like one of the Micronesian states. One of the Polynesian states. That's the word. One of the Polynesian states. It kind of could be that. Or, I mean, the safe option would be New Zealand, but I'm not convinced. But then I remember we had something before from New Zealand and it also had pumpkin in it. So, I don't know. Samoa, yeah, maybe. I'm just gonna go with my gut and go with New Zealand. And we'll work it out from oh! Yeah! Okay. Success. Whee! It was, yeah, we did it. Okay, right, it's called boil up. Well, I mean, that's it. They certainly do boil it up. Okay, fair enough. Can't argue with that. Boil up is a traditional dish from New Zealand, specifically associated with Maori cuisine. Okay. Right, there was something that we learnt about before where it was like a Maori dish and it involved putting root vegetables like alongside some meat in a thing in the floor. Like you would dig a fire pit and you would heat it up in the ground and you would cover it in the ground. I remember learning about this on a previous iteration of Food Guesser. So I think that's what I was thinking of when I was like, I remember that there's pumpkin in it. Yeah. Okay. So it typically consists of pork, potatoes, kumara, which are sweet potatoes, and a variety of greens, often puha, which are sow thistle, okay, or watercress. Root vegetables like pumpkin and carrots are also sometimes included. The dish is named boil up because the ingredients are boiled together in a pot. It has its roots in Maori practice of utilizing locally available ingredients. Before the introduction of European ingredients such as pork and potatoes, Maori would use the native plants and fish or birds for a similar type of meal. After European contact in the 19th century, these new ingredients were incorporated into their cooking practices. Preparation of boil up is straightforward. Pork bones, often with some meat attached, are simmered to create a flavorful broth. Once the broth is ready, potatoes, kumara, and other vegetables are added and cooked until tender. Green vegetables are added towards the end to avoid overcooking. The dish is often served with dumplings known as doughboys made from flour and water. Boil up is considered a comfort food by many New Zealanders and is popular in rural areas. It sustained its cultural importance over the years and remains a common meal among Maori communities. The dish reflects the adaptation of Maori cooking methods to incorporate introduced foods while maintaining traditional culinary techniques. Nutritionally, boil up is hearty and moderately rich in calories, providing a balanced intake of carbohydrates, protein, and nutrients from the greens. However, its healthiness can vary depending on the types and amounts of ingredients used, particularly the fat content of the pork. Its significance goes beyond beyond what? Beyond the ingredients, serving as a culinary link to Maori heritage and history, embodying a blend of traditional and adaptive practices. Very good. Immediately Google where pumpkin comes from, and they're from Mexico, USA. Yeah, right? Which is why at first I was like, maybe it is like somewhere in on the Americas. But then I remembered this previous thing that we've seen that involved pumpkin, and it was also a Maori food. So yeah, apparently one of the oldest domesticated plants. Nice. Couldn't have guessed it. Yeah, I know, right? That was just lucky. I'm waiting to see something specific to the Pacific Northwest. Every now and then you'll find something that's like local and you recognize, and it's very exciting when you do. Beyond. Yeah. Pork fat is pretty healthy though, right? Not really. Not really. Sounds like a huntsman stew or a forever stew. Basically throw everything in a pot and simmer it all day. You use it, you just add to it whatever you have. Never let the fire go out. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Right, I think this might be the last round. Okay. Right, this is a biscuit. Or a cookie if you're of the American English persuasion. Biscuit. Okay, there's a Christmas tablecloth, I think. So I'm bearing that in mind. Yes, okay. I love how every culture has throw things in a pot dishes, yeah. I was like, is that a cake? I think it's a biscuit by the looks of it. Okay, the ingredients are almonds, powdered sugar, egg whites, marzipan, optional, icing, sugar, for decoration. Yeah. The dish is an elegant ring-shaped confection made from almond-based dough. It's often crafted into towering layers, resembling a cone or cascading rings. The dough, primarily composed of almond, sugar, and egg whites, creates a sweet, chewy treat. Typically decorated with royal icing motifs or flags, this dessert is traditionally enjoyed during celebrations such as wedding or New Year's Eve and is an exquisite centerpiece. Yeah. Definitely festive. It looks festive, doesn't it? It looks like a Christmas mountain. It does. Could be anywhere in Europe. Yeah, it could be, couldn't it? What's on this? It looks like it's got pistachio. Oh, okay. Interesting. It looks like it's got pistachios, almonds, and pomegranates. Okay. Interesting. This has a very different vibe to this, I think. Yeah. Here you go. I'll zoom in. There you go. You can see it. You can see it. It does look European. It does. German? The socials bot thingy popped up. Yay! Finally. Thank you, socials bot. People who say biscuits and gravy are an abomination haven't had sawmill gravy. See, it sounds like an abomination from the way it's been described, but if you put like approximately scones and gravy together to a Brit like that, no. Royal, Royal suggests it's something somewhere with a royal family. That's very true. That's very true, Boxham. Not German. Yeah, it wouldn't be German if it's got a royal family. Is it Belgium? Maybe. I keep getting marzipan and mascarpone mixed up. Yeah, they're a bit different. Marzipan is the almond one. Yeah. Guess somewhere Mediterranean, maybe Spain or Greece. Potentially. It gives me North European vibes. Interesting. So I can see both of those. I agree with both of those. It could be Mediterranean because of the pistachios and the pomegranates, but it could also be North European. It looks North European to me personally, but I could be wrong. I've had it once from a so-called fancy restaurant in Oregon, and it was the worst, most bland food I've had in my life. It was so gross. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no, that's not a good sign. Pomegranates does sound Mediterranean. Yeah. I mean, if it contains royal things and it's got pomegranates and pistachios, then my gut instinct would be Spain. But yeah, Sweden and Denmark are also monarchies. You're right. So is, wait, is Belgium a monarchy? I think Belgium might be a monarchy too. Obviously the UK, but it's not the UK. Yeah. Aren't pomegranates Greek or something? Yeah, but I don't think Greece has a monarchy. I might be wrong though, but I'm pretty sure it's a republic. Belgium isn't real. Could be Spain, yeah. That's my gut instinct too. That would be my gut instinct, is the royal means that probably someone with a royal family. And then, but then it says it's also, wait a second. It also can be decorated with flags. How are you going to decorate it with a Spanish flag? That doesn't really make sense. And the plates don't look Spanish. Now that I think about it, the plate and the tablecloth do not look Spanish. The Netherlands is also a monarchy. That's true. That's true. Oh, they could stick in the flags. You're right. You could. Depends on who you ask. Most Greeks will tell you they have a monarch. Interesting. Interesting. It's a traditional dish. They might have gotten rid of the monarchy but kept the dish. Oh, that's true. The plates look kind of East European, you think? I feel like they look Northern European. Eurovision cake. In all seriousness, I doubt this dish is ancient enough for Greek monarchs. Yeah, I don't think it's... Pistachio is very popular in Greece, but I don't think it's... It doesn't give Greek energy. I could be wrong, though. But it's got like a doily at the bottom here. Where, like, I associate doily with Nordics. You know? I don't know. Okay, what do we reckon? Should we go... I say we either go with Belgium or we go with Spain. Either... Doesn't strike me personally as Nordic. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fair. Should we go with Spain then? Should we go with Spain and see what happens? Because the pistachios and the pomegranates are definitely giving... I don't know. Belgium is what you're going to guess? Okay. Right, do we want to go Belgium or do we want to go Spain? Belgium or Spain? What's the dish that's like a bunch of donut balls stacked up? Isn't that Swiss or something? Profiteroles, I think, is what you're thinking. I don't know where that's from. Spain? Belgium? Belgium? Oh, you know this one? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Prince Philip was a Greek prince. Yeah, that's right. But I don't think they have one anymore. Okay. I think there was slightly more for... I think there was slightly more for Spain. So we'll go with Spain. But I still think it's got Nordic vibes. Warm? Northeast. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. That narrows it down. That narrows it down. Well, not really, because it could still... If Belgium has a monarchy, it could still be Belgium. Andorra or Monaco? Well, it's not bordering, though. It's not bordering. It says warm. So that means it's a bit of a distance away. So maybe Denmark? Or Sweden? What should we put in either of those? And then it's like, sorry, it's actually Southwest. And then we're like, okay, it's Belgium. Denmark? Yeah, see, could be it could be the Netherlands. You're right. You're right. Sweden, Denmark, Norway are all monarchies. Okay, okay. Should we go with Denmark? Yeah, I'm thinking Denmark too. Let's go with Denmark. Denmark excluding Greenland. Okay, interesting. Yeah. Oh, Norway was also valid. Okay, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Netherlands, Luxembourg, and Belgium are also monarchies. Okay, noted, noted. Okay. I always forget that Luxembourg's are technically a monarchy. Yeah. Success. Okay. We got this one right. Oh, I'm gonna butcher this. I'm sorry. Kransekaage. Is that how you say that? I don't know. I've probably got that completely wrong. But yes, it's a traditional Danish and Norwegian dessert. It's a type of almond cake made from almond, sugar, and egg whites. The dough is rolled into rings of varying sizes, which are then stacked to form a conical structure. The dessert is typically served on special occasions such as weddings, New Year's Eve, and other celebrations. Sounds somewhat right? Okay, good. Denmark and Norway were the same country for like 500 years. That's true. I always forget that. The known history of kransekake dates back to the 18th century in Denmark and Norway. It's thought to have evolved from earlier marzipan confections. The practice of stacking the rings to create a tower may have been influenced by the Renaissance and Baroque traditions of constructing edible table decorations. It's made by first blanching and grinding almonds, which are then mixed with sugar and egg whites to form a dough. The dough is then shaped into concentric rings using special molds or by hand. After baking, the rings are stacked and decorated, often with white icing. Some configurations include placing a bottle of wine or aquavit in the middle for presentation. That's kind of cute. I like that. The dessert is known for its chewy texture and sweet nutty flavor. Over time, different variations have emerged, including those with chocolate or icing embellishments. While its popularity remains strongest in Denmark and Norway, kransekake is also recognized in other countries with significant Scandinavian communities. Commercially, it's sold in pre-made rings, allowing for easy assembly. It's an important cultural symbol for festive gatherings, embodying tradition and celebration. Though traditional recipes remain popular, modern interpretations sometimes incorporate varied flavors or decorative elements to enhance its appearance or taste. Very good. Very good. Yeah. This is good. This is good. I would try it. I would try it. Yeah. Iceland also used to belong to Denmark. They held a lot to themselves. Interesting. That I didn't know. Orkney keeps threatening to leave to Norway as well. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. It's time to give up and move to Iceland. Goodbye. Sorry, I'm giving up, and I'm becoming part of Iceland now, or part of Norway. Sorry, I'm giving up. Oh gosh. Is Greenland a country? Why is it excluding Greenland? It's because Greenland has very different like food practices to mainland Denmark because they are culturally very, very different. Very, very different. Yeah. Final score. Yeah. We did pretty good. We did pretty good. We did not so bad. Yeah. We did steal Iceland during World War II as soon as they declared independence to use as a naval base for the rest of the war. That's true. Oh, congrats. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for helping. That was fun. That was fun. I enjoy Food Guesser too much. I don't know how we can just spend so long just sitting here and talking about the food that appears. And also food in general. And also everything else. I feel like we've gone on many tangents today. Many, many, many tangents. It's fun, though. It's all fun. Gastronomical genius. Yeah. Yeah. Genius. Oh gosh. Yeah. I don't know. This is how I spend my free time, to be honest. Like actually just playing guessing games. Like unironically, I just spend a lot of time just, I don't know, just playing GeoGuessr and Food Guesser. It's fun. I'd like doing Sporkle quizzes as well. They're very fun too. They're also very fun. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. It's just fun. I don't know. I don't know. I just think it's cool. I just think it's cool. Gastronomicon, yeah. We're so good. We're so good at guessing the food. We did excellent. Okay, let me put this away now. There we go. No, that's the wrong one. I did not mean to put you away. There we go. And then I'll come back here. And then I'll go back over here. And we yap again. Hello. Hi. I'm bigger again. Hello. It makes for good streams too. Yeah, I'm glad. Honestly, I really enjoy doing this kind of thing. At some point, I'll probably also just sit here and force you all to join me as I do loads of Sporkle quizzes, because I really enjoy doing Sporkle quizzes. It's very fun. It's unironically very, very fun, actually. Like, yeah, I have a big enjoyment. Big shy, yes. I can be... Hi. Are you feeling threatened? Yeah. I'm threatening. Oh gosh. Okay. Or I will disappear into the distance again. Hi. I don't know what I'm doing. How far away can I? Oh. I'm tiny. Okay, we'll approach again. Approaches rapidly. Hello. Okay. Your chat size. Yeah. Oh. Thank you for the giant emoji, spooky one. It's so threatening. It's genuinely a little bit threatening, that emote, isn't it? It's a bit threatening. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Z sized. Actually true. Actually true. Yeah, that is very, very true. Yeah. I mean, I think Z sized would canonically actually be like, I don't know, like just invisible, technically. Just entirely invisible, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Hmm. I love the emote. It's pretty good, isn't it? It's a pretty good emote. It's a pretty good emote. Oh gosh, it's a pretty good emote. Is she a plank unit? Oh, she's 14 centimeters long. Okay, interesting, interesting. I'm very confused. I'm permanently confused. Anyway, with that being said, I think it's time to wrap up. So I'm gonna send you to Retty. That one is threatening. Goodness gracious. That one is actually threatening. Yeah, we're gonna go to Retty. We're gonna go to Retty. We're gonna go to Retty. Retty is continuing to restore the lathe. We're gonna go watch Retty restore the lathe. I think Retty's streams are very, very funny. So please do stick around for the lathe restoration. We're gonna watch some lathe. To this day, I still don't know what a lathe is, and I'm too scared to ask now. I still don't know, and I'm too scared to ask. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the birthday wishes as well. I don't know when the next stream will be. I will work it out. Check the notifications, check if I'm online. Join the Discord if you're not already in the Discord. I should probably also do the raid messages. Hello? There we go. I can't spell. There we go. There's the raid messages. Yeah, I don't know when the next stream will be. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Probably soon. Yeah, thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I like hanging out with you all. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you for the birthday wishes. And yeah, I will see you next time. TM, whenever that may be. Please be nice to Retty. Bye, everybody. Bye.